What do we got? Okay, I have to do standard. Also, endless misery, endless power, and a weekly event. So this is all we're allowed to do. Oh, we get character creation too? Damn. What's the male character look like? Yeah, we gotta, before we do anything, I gotta see the hair and the beards. It's the important thing. Eh. Eh. What do we have for beards? Those are some pretty good beards. This one. Alright, we'll stick with the male. It's me, except let's go with this one. Go back to regular hair and see if we can match this beard. It's got a little man bun up there though. Like none of these have like enough hair. I was looking for a little more wild on the hair to go with the beard. Otherwise, it just look too great. So I guess we gotta go with the man bun. Hair color. Oh man. Full hair control. The lighting's kind of weird in here. Can't really see it too well. Feel like a reddish brown going. Can't really see it though. Tattoos. Oh, like these are like full tattoos. All right. All right. Kind of cool. Pretty good too, actually. These all look really cool. This one was a bird. I like this one. I like the little eye patch. I like this one a lot too. Oh, I can do tattoo color as well. Like a dark purplish. Only the hair color, I still can't. I'm probably just gonna go black because I know black is black. It's hard to see like any color. I can't fine tune it as much as I would like to. Yeah, happy with those. Gear customization will be unlocked after the tutorial. All right, pretty good. I think I'm happy with that tattoo. I like the bird. Do like that one. I think I'm gonna go with this. Start game. Lock me in. This is a roguelike game. That means it's meant to be infinitely replayable. Your journey will consist of short runs, each run a different adventure, and different partners, enemies, characters, locations. The more you play, the more content you'll unlock. Okay.
King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who manage to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness.
Weirdness.
My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement. There was fear, despair, and then...
Death?
nothingness.
Oh, nothing. That was my next guess.
As reality melted around us.
Weirdness.
You awake to nothingness. All you can sense is darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate. Then you hear whistling. An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you. Something angry.
Okay.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
Oh.
The creature pauses for a moment, clearly weighing up some options.
I appreciate the voice acting.
He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no time to waste. What can we try?
Who are you?
Perfect. You can speak, and yes, these are really great questions. No easy answers, though. Sorry to disappoint. Now, listen closely. Are you ready? Brace yourself, because what I'm going to tell you is rather important. You're gone.
I'm braced.
Your village is gone. Everything you've ever known is gone. Yes, everything and everyone, including your very own self, as I mentioned already. However,
The creature taps two hooves together, marking a dramatic pause.
there is a small chance, an infinitesimally tiny
That's a
chance,
big word
really,
for a goat man.
to bring it all back. You were saved from death in order to keep your reality from falling apart. But, well, it's not going to be easy. First, we must ensure that you're in good enough condition to actually do anything. Which brings us to the problematic part, your body.
You squint down at your feet and hands in the darkness. They seem perfectly fine.
Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. That's just an illusion. I had to get you here somehow, didn't I? Otherwise, you'd start talking about the afterlife and whatnot. And this, my friend, is not an afterlife. This is a total mess. But let's see what we can do. Here, this little trick should get us started at least.
That's a lot of classes. That's 9 classes. Damn. We've got Apostate, Sentinel, Zealot, Pathfinder, Wyrdhunter, Berserker, Blood Mage, Summoner, and Necromancer. Alright. Well, we only have one choice. Focus on dealing as much damage as possible using quick strikes or powerful blows. Let's see. Base HP 100, base damage equal to 12. Ultimate ability. Call upon a beast of weirdness to deal massive amounts of damage to an enemy. Depending on the number of charges they spend, they charge their ultimate ability by landing hits on enemies. Every hit you deal leaves a hunter's mark. 4 hunter's marks make enemies vulnerable. Okay, so we want to do lots of probably cheap quick attacks.
Well, it seems your soul isn't strong enough to be picky about its vessel yet. Don't worry, you'll grow. Now,
When you get a weak soul.
See whether my little trick actually worked.
The goat weaves his fingers in an intricate series of gestures. With a final flourish, he conjures a terrifying creature into the emptiness.
Aha, here we go. This is a powerful Avalonian warlock. But don't worry, he's not really here. Not in the truest sense. Your goal here is simple. Fight. Show me that you've got what it takes.
Okay, I will fight. Oh, he's a big boy. Rotate the camera. Oh, fancy. We can Pan up and down, alright. Block, gain 1 block. You'll hit for H12, you'll hit for H12. You are hitting for 10. Blocks the next hit. Only lasts for 1 turn. Okay, that's what I was checking. Because some of these games, sometimes blocks forever, sometimes it goes away. It's also considered a stance. And how much resource do I have? 3 energy, so I can just play everything. Okay. Man has a bit of HP. Block. What is this? Okay, that's your ultimate ability. It takes 20 like attacks. But I guess I can use it whenever. Right now it's only 1 hit for 1 to 2, so I assume that goes up. Yeah, I know he's hitting for a lot. Oh, block is an entire instance of damage. I see. So it blocks a hit, not an amount of damage. All right. And stun is when any actions an already stunned enemy will reduce its armor by 25. Okay. So, yeah, we're stunning you. Stunned for a turn. And I only need 1 block. Okay, now he's vulnerable. Double damage received from any source. Okay. I guess I should use that while he's vulnerable, right? Got some pretty nice animations. Alright, small strikes. What are you doing? A special attack. Which I guess he's just charging. He's going to actually do the attack next turn, it looks like. I wish I could pan up a little bit more. This man is very tall. Me, acceptable. Alright, so I guess we'll do 3 hits. I don't actually want to, like, vulnerable him this turn. Oh, it keeps stacking. Just okay. Then I guess I do just attack him 2 more times. That's it. Only for 1 turn. So now he's gonna do like a super attack for 50. I did not draw a block. So now he has vulnerable times 2, and that just increases the duration. Yeah, he's vulnerable, so let's ultimate him. Okay. I don't know if we're meant to win this, because he has a lot of HP. Combat items. Do I have those? I have a health potion. Right-click use, okay? 2 blocks, because he's doing 2 times 10, and then smack him in the face. What is this? Intends to buff. No point in blocking. What's better value here? That's 12 to 18 damage. We should do this and then small strikes. Is maximum damage. Alright. What did he do? He has armor. Increased by 10 until the end of combat. And his damage is increased. Okay, and this overhead swing reduces armor. So we're gonna do that. And then 2 blocks. You're aiming for 40. I'll just go ahead and stun you. They don't have a block for that, unfortunately. summon an ally. He doesn't have any armor now. Oh, damn. I can wait until next turn to do that. A lot of damage. Because you'll still have one vulnerable on him next turn. He summons some ghosties. He's hitting for 20. Oh, this is random enemies, which is kind of annoying. Wait, why is it only 40 to 60 now? Oh, okay, I guess because it could be either target. It's not calculating for the vulnerable one, but I can do this. And do a shit ton of damage to him. And, okay. So I assume attacks go left to right, probably, so we're probably only going to block the 5 damage if I do this. Attacks go left or right. Okay, so we can do this and maybe one-shot this guy. No? Okay. Well, let's do that. There we go. And then block the 20. Oh, you can go negative armor. I see. It did not explain that. But negative armor seems pretty good. A barrier. Hitting a barrier won't count as a hit. Okay. Which means it won't get any more hunter's marks. Also, we gained armor. But blocking doesn't really do anything here, so we should just try and get through this. One block only blocks 5 damage. Last tip, and you're on your own. Make the enemy vulnerable, play this card, and then hit him with your ultimate. Have fun. What does this do? Next hit does 100% ability damage. Okay. He's hitting me for 20. I can't do both here, though. I have to wait. Yeah, I need a small strikes. So we do an overhead swing. Small strikes. Broad reach, and then hit him with this. I don't really... I might just stun him here. I don't really want him to do that. We'll just do a regular attack. And a stun. No buffing. Hitting for 20, that's easy to deal with. Definitely doing a block. Attack, and then small strikes. 2 times 10, so ideally I get 2 blocks. we're getting there. Got a lot of HP. I don't know if I'm supposed to survive this, but we're getting there. I only have one block, so let's stun. And set up for a vulnerable next turn. Oh, let's go use buffing even. It's still not very high. But this is just the next hit, so we can still... do that and get a big chunk in there. I guess we'll try and cap that again. I have to block one of these. Does that still take the armor reduction? It does. Didn't I have 25
I
HP?
should have seen that coming. But don't worry. Like I said,
Don't think you're supposed to beat that.
I'm gonna send
It's
you
probably possible,
to a
though.
very special place now. It's a mirror of your reality, located in an endless loop between life and death. You won't die there, but nothing's really alive there either. You'll wake up in a place resembling your own village. You'll find a man there whose task it is to help you on your journey. Your main objective for now will be to push onwards.
Survive, kill 4 guardians.
Kill the 4 guardians. Then we'll talk. Listen, it's been 4 years since humans landed on these shores. 4 years of strife, fear, and hunger. At least that's what you tell yourselves. And 4 years of war you were destined to lose, because even the mightiest human wizards are no match for the Avalonians.
Seeing your expression, it makes an impatient grimace, stepping from one
The
foot.
Avalonians is apparently the big boy race there.
You brought here? Well, it wasn't exactly going in your favor. But then that wizard, Merlin? Well, he had an idea.
Fucking Merlin.
King, Arthur, he had another brilliant idea. Both stubborn mules, both playing with powers they didn't understand and were never meant to understand.
Sounds about right.
So we're here, in this corrupted reality, strung together with the last strand of somebody's goodwill.
Okay, let's go then, I guess. Scene initialization. Okay. Oh yeah, we can walk around. Look at that. Zoom. Character panel. Okay. Fast trees. Items. We got some items here. Wave the weirdness without any repercussions. Some health potions. Some wealth. Okay. And the same deck I was just using for that fight. Oh, you can also click to go around. The camera sensitivity is a little high though. Can I just that? Screen shake. No, turn screen shake off. I don't know what the weirdness blur is. Doesn't seem like I can control the camera. That's fine. Not too bad. Alright.
Where
Strange
your
man.
hometown once was, A lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you.
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north, the land of fog. I don't know what happened.
At least that's one thing you have in common.
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd wake up in a strange place, and that I'd find someone in need of my help there.
The man looks at you for a moment.
That's me.
I've already made some preparations and settled in one of the tents here. I can't offer you much at the moment, though. This place is different. But you? I've seen an enormous creature out there. A golem of stone. The evil energy it emits is beyond anything I've ever felt. I'd say getting rid of that beast would be a good start.
New quest. Okay. Journal pages. Oh, I see different factions have different cards, apparently. Ah, he's an NPC. Lost Soul. Village NPCs, savable, regular NPCs. Just goat. Alright, sorry. I was tinkered with my noise gate a little bit. My mic's been super sensitive. I haven't really like changed any settings, but it's been the last couple days, like last week. I don't know why. So hopefully, I tinkered with it and it should be okay now. Hopefully. Yeah, you can't really hear my keyboard anymore, so that's good. Is there anything else here on the village? Looks like
Right now, this building is an abandoned...
yeah, we're gonna have to find people. They'll come live in the village. Buy the house. Can I cook? Healing and upgrades. Ask to be healed, healing mixture, quest card for your journey. So that takes... We have to unlock it with like sort of meta progression. You can buy it from... I guess I don't have a house. I'll go through these gates eventually, probably. Oh, there's a mini map even. I wasn't expecting it. Very fancy. Oh, and I'm in the weirdness now, probably.
Good. I caught you before you went out, all on your lonesome. Our mutual friend already told you to slay the stone golem. Perfect. The golem is just a start, though. Even if you do manage to kill it, the further you go, the more dangerous the road will become.
Thanks, girlfriend.
Since we're talking roads, you're walking within the weirdness now, and it's dangerous. Take these candles, light them up, and try not to let this damned fog close around you. Got it? Oh, and before you face the golem, look around the area. There's a blacksmith nearby who might be willing to join your village. Finding people like him will be crucial for your survival. Each one will be helpful in a different way. And with that, I'm out.
I'm out. Peace. Press 1 to use a candle. Okay. Like he's having a good time. Know what's going on out here. Well, you're pretty terrifying looking. Exclamation mark over there. I see. It's still technically like a path. So if you look here, great creature. We still have kind of path choices, but I wonder if we can go back. Unlike, you know, traditional Slay the Spire kind of paths. For you. Got a word card. Forces of wordness, insert them into your hand. Their effects depend on your candle's burn level. Use it to be ready for consequences of not playing it this turn. Reduce damage of all enemies by 20% this turn. If not played, increase random cards cost by 1. That bad. But also, like, I'm just gonna block this anyways. But no, I won't play that. Don't want to proc my vulnerability yet. Why does this card stay in your hand? Oh, ability returns to your hand every turn. Okay. That's what does it. I'm blocking, so I'm just gonna wait. No. Stop. Don't tell me how to play a game. Come on. God damn it. My RNG. Made $11. I leveled up. Pick a new card. Reposition. Discard your hand. Draw 4 cards. Oh, that's free. Bad. Next turn, increase your damage by 150%, or draw 1 card. It costs 0 energy. Reposition good, but I don't think it's something I need quite yet. So probably meditation, blessing. Meditation. 150% is pretty good. First attack type card played in each combat costs 0 energy. Start every combat with 2 additional energy. Increase your armor. Okay. Like a lot of armor. Oh, it looks like we can go back maybe, but I'm just gonna push forward towards. I don't know what any of this is. There's an exclamation mark over here, so this might be the blacksmith. Oh. Better to use another one. It just. What does it burn out during combat too? Can't tell if it's going down or not. Okay, anyways. 25 armor. I don't know exactly how much armor produces damage. You're buffing. Wakes up after absorbing blood of its fallen ally. Literally just sleeping in its petrified shell. A lot of armor. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot. Like half damage? I don't know exactly how much armor produces. Chosen enemy. Then a random enemy. Not played, gain 5 barrier. Oh, okay, good. You send the petrified one. Very cool. Hoping it would hit you. Then this totem heals all allies for 12 to 17. HP, what is that? Oh, it's silenced this turn. Does that mean it can't get healed itself? Power changes depending on your burn level. I assume it's stronger the lower it is. Smash that. No healing. Ow. This. Okay, that's in AoE, but I don't have like companions or anything. This AoE doesn't seem like it. I do want to block that though. Block that and build up some Hunter's Mark. This is my armor. Okay. Okay, so that can't quite kill yet. We're gonna do a lot of damage to him. Oh. Not a fan of that. And then broad reach. That guarantee kills you. Ah, okay. You instantly wake up and instantly attack. Ow. Yeah, sure, do that. That seems value. Yeah, the candle does burn down, but I think it's based on turn, not like real time. Good. My HP. You should be dead this time. One energy left. Can block a single hit, which like make sure I can kill it next turn. If you're, I'd pay attention if the all carries over between fights or not. Probably not. Deal one hit for 150% damage to a random enemy, stun a random enemy, or reduce a random enemy's armor by 50. 35% damage to all enemies, it's AoE, and then this turn, decrease the damage you deal. Increase by 100%. Take some AoE. 3. I use panel item. Okay. Go ahead and chug those real quick. Alright. Low hanging tree. Interact with you.
As you approach the tree, it seems to shift and move. You draw closer, and suddenly you realize why the tree appears to be moving. Dozens of rotting bodies dangle and sway in the breeze. It looks like a strange dance with their necks nodding along in their nooses.
Possible HP loss.
As you reach for one of the corpses, something slashes at you. You fall to the ground. You feel dizzy.
Okay. Go this way. Pack of enemies and a fortune seller. Glad I picked up the whirlwind. This out. Okay. So to get to the fortune seller, we have to do that, or we can just go around and talk to this guy. I see. There's actually some freedom for sure. But see what the fortune seller has to offer. I have a whirlwind now, so it's AoE. Attack everyone on the battlefield and buff. So it attacks its own units as well. You're healing. You're buffing. Shooting for 7. Heal a hit, if not played, gain 10% damage? Sure. So we need 1 block. That also procs Hunter Mark on everything, which is pretty neat. You're healing self. 2 healed. Okay, 3 to 5. You're doing 8 AoE. I would need blocks. I have 0 blocks. Great. Gonna hurt this turn, but didn't really do much about it, so you're dead now. Let's do this. Big hits there. No energy left. That's 30 to 45. Yeah, that's better. It might get the kill. Well, it's gonna get killed by the Abomination. Fine, but he's slowly powering up, but block that every turn. Assuming we keep drawing blocks. A block. Broad reach and give me a small strikes. Be vulnerable next turn. And we'll be doing more damage. That broad reach. Very dead. Okay. A lot of currency that I have not unlocked yet. Fortune seller.
Good day, stranger. Are you in need of some guidance?
It's a question asked by an eerie yet elegant woman who's just appeared in front of your eyes. She's of indiscernible age, but looks strangely disturbing, standing peacefully within the weirdness.
You can withdraw the course of your destiny and change the fate of your future fights. Come closer and see for yourself.
Sure, what you got? Be and gain 1 energy. Yep. Permanent. Max HP. Critical. Fully charge your ultimate ability. Doesn't seem permanent. I'll buy a card draw though. Card draw seems good, and let's go ahead and hop into the kill here. Go to this fight. So attack. Blacksmith. Right, a shaman. And we can add useless cards to your deck. Well, I'm not a fan of that. 3 to 5, which is too bad. Still probably block it. The whirlwind. What does this do? Play it to get rid of it. Okay. Wait. I have a broad reach. Smack. And you're doing 4 to 6, so let's just block this turn. Take our kill and get out safely. Done. Over her wing. Now she just attack again, right? Block that. Cheap. Flap. Alright. That was a good fight. Nice and clean. Oh, blacksmith. Here to save you.
Breaks through the slithering of the weirdness.
I have no hope, no home, no gold. Mine is but misty morning cold.
Not long afterwards, you come upon a man wearing a blacksmith's apron.
Oi, traveller.
Boy.
Wanna buy a good anvil? 'Tis all I have, I'm afraid. Me home, you see, went poof. 1 minute there, next minute gone. I found myself here, with this lump of iron for company. I swear to gods it started talking to me not long ago.
You need a home. I have one of those.
Oh, no. I left that life behind quite a while ago. All I'm interested in these days are runestones.
Runestone.
Yes, containers for the magic of giants. Even though you'll usually find them broken, they're extremely powerful. You can use them to enhance your weapons or armor. They will influence your abilities in different ways. Also, when you find 3 of the same kind and rarity, you'll be able to fuse them together. This will make them even more powerful. Here, let me give you some. You can try it later.
There's a lot going on.
Since you know what you're looking for, you should be able to find more of them out there. By the way, you want me in your village? Well, you must first prove you can take care of yourself. Kill 10 bears and... just fooling, for pity's sake. What would I need 10 bears for?
Oh, man.
Show me the way.
Blacksmith available. Villagers completed. Combat encounters will now drop runestones when equipped. They can increase your ability or stats. Alright, so... what do we got? Runestone. And weapon slot, increase damage by 2, and armor slot. At the end of the turn, deal 1 hit, 4 damage to all enemies. Additional card with cost reduced by 1. So I have 2 slots. Deal 4 HP after every combat. That's a lot. I'd rather... Can you just freely, yeah, freely slot them in. A little bit of free AoE, and this is a free card. Sort of every fight. If remember I have that. I remember I have like a full ass inventory, not just, you know, like potion slots or something. Right, glowy bits over here. So I think we're allowed to kind of go around wherever, but the candles are miles.
It's a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor that they were left by the Foredwellers to lure humans into their domain, like moths to the flame.
Like save
As
points?
the flickering light of the weird candle combines with the milestone's faint radiance.
Okay. But yeah, this is like our limiting resource for as much as we can explore. Wanderer and a enemy. Are you like a mercenary? Oh. Affected human. Prepare yourself for an explosive surprise. Okay, so like 2 turns is to blow up and fun illusions of random enemies. If I stun you, does that mean you don't get an extra charge? This is for science. Oh. Oh, I should read. Oh, well, fuck your illusion, I guess. I don't know if I can kill you next turn, but we're gonna find out. Oh, that's not that bad. I was expecting something a lot worse. You know what? I'm not scared of you then. Oh, what? Okay. Okay. You're that now. That's not what I was expecting to happen. Okay. This turn... Gain 50 armor and stun every enemy that hits you. Block the next hit of a chosen enemy. Target block and deal a hit for 100% damage chain. Multiplies the card effect by the number of cards of the same type played in a row during this turn. I don't have any other of those. Stand seems fun. We get a passive. Duplicate every 5th attack type card played. Duplicate. Plays the card again for 0 energy. First hit in combat deals 200% more damage. 25% of your missing HP after each victory. Which will never get you to full, but it will heal you more the lower you are. Seems really good though. Let's get a little offense. Oh, and we got damage and percent. We'll just put that in our inventory. I don't know how to get more slots. Probably something we have to. Probably some meta progression. Hello, sir.
He holds one weapon in his hand and has one weapon on his back. This strikes you as a bit excessive, unless he's a traveling weaponsmith. The blood covering his leather jerkin is not his own. It seems he can take care
Would
of
you
himself.
like to be my friend?
Before you get any stupid ideas, I used to be a master-at-arms at Halfway. Trained many young warriors there. If you've gold to spare, I could teach you a thing or two.
Okay, learn a skill, get 1 out of 3 advanced cards, or remove a card from your deck for $100. The deck. Hello, Fatimir. Like all of these, like, you know, Getting rid of the basic attacks is probably not terrible, but I'm more curious to like see what kind of cards there are. Well, this is also free. Reduce the energy cost of 5 cards by 1. So you're paying 3 energy to basically have access to 5 energy. Not too bad. Let's try it. Seems better than the other options. Popping a candle here. I assume when you get down to really low levels, things start going badly. Fountain of Health. What are you? Oh, you're an enemy. Oh, there's the stone golem there. Okay. Milestone. But, I would like this Fountain of Health. We're a little beat up. Okay, Bounty Hunter, Abomination, and where's this? Perverted Life Force. Enemy will negate every hit under a certain threshold of damage. You can also deliver a certain amount of hits to temporarily get rid of this buff. Four negated hits in a single turn. Negates every hit under 12. Okay. It looks interesting. It does. It's very, like, a lot more RPG heavy than I was expecting. Oh, yes, I'll play that. Fuck your armor. So he's gonna negate, like, the Abomination hits, even. Pretty good for him. Free energy. I can meditate. Crap. Block and whirlwind. I'm gonna negate that, but yeah. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but we're gonna stun these guys. You're just getting attack power. Wait, are you not stuck? Okay, this is a good turn to use this, probably. So for, 3 mana, I get to play all of my cards. I can't quite get through to you yet. I can't kill him this turn, but be low enough that we can deal with him here. He can also just stun you. Let's go with stun and meditation. Alright, took a little bit of damage there, but pretty good. Oh, I have runestone dust now. I assume we can just craft runestones if you don't have that. How much do you heal for?
Early explorers of
At 32 right now.
found many springs with supernatural properties, including ones that could heal. Not many of these miraculous creeks are left these days, since most were drained dry to provide water supplies for Arthur's soldiers. You immediately
Okay, that's not
feel
a lot.
refreshed.
Take a risk and drink some more. Give me one more drink. Oh, nope. Do I still get the drink, though? Does it have to do a fight as well? It doesn't look like it. Form peasant becomes stronger with every hit he suffers. Do your exploit thing that isn't really that scary, apparently. I can just block this. It gets stronger, but it only does 1 instant damage, so. Gives him looks like 20% per damage he takes, but. Oh, it's only for that turn, though. Isn't really that bad. Okay. Do I get the drink now?
As the waters heal you again, the spring runs
Okay, you
dry.
do still get to heal. Okay, that's full HP if you deal that. Very worth. Unless you're just actually dying. Milestone there. I don't entirely know what they do yet. Let's go there. I don't know how strong this boss is gonna be, so I don't know.
As the flickering light of the Wyrd
I don't know what that really does for me. Attack there. There. Like those might be like elite fights or something. The treasure pile. I love treasure. The farm peasant soul harvest. Enemy drains HP from its allies, gets stronger when they die, and replaces them with summons. Huh. And a soul throw. You were just there to die for this guy, I guess. Oh. The 2 cost breath control. Alright, let's do some small strikes. Of course you're the one that gets vulnerable. You only have like summons or like a single HP, right? You're just gonna die to my end of turn damage. You're vulnerable now. Not worth. Or is he just invincible? Attack all allies and buff. Okay. Really use 2 blocks. Where is this? Use that. Give me a card. Excellent. Is he only attacking his allies, though? I'm gonna block twice, just be careful here, and then meditate. We get a big turn next turn. Okay, it's only attacks allies. Trap seems pretty good. That armor down a little bit, and then block. And this is capped now, so I'll just be able to duke this guy next turn. Stunned idiots. So if I block, it does not count as them getting, like, hitting me for stun. But, take that. Attacking your allies for 48? And yep, that's enough. I guess they'll just stay up forever until he dies, yeah. I was, the health bar confused me, because they had a health bar, but it didn't have any numbers. Hey King, 3D slay this player up? Kind of. It's got a lot of RPG element in it so far. More so than slay this player. Pick a new card. Reduce damage dealt by all enemies by 30% for 3 turns. Reduce enemies armor by 50 and damage by 10% for the next 5 turns. Or gain a block next turn, draw 1 additional card with cost by 1. These both seem pretty solid. Oh, this is just like strictly better block. Alright, let's see what our treasure pile has.
You found what was protected by this beast.
$100.
You filled your pockets up to the brim with gold. 3 ethereal chests materialize in front of you.
Ghost chests.
Bringing your hand towards one of them causes the others to shimmer and blur.
Permanent upgrades. So that's meta currency or... What's my other runes do? That's not what I wanted. Character panel. So yeah, you have like a full ass inventory. You have like weapon upgrades. There's a lot going on here. What's my runestone? First turn of combat, increase damage or increase armor. Not particularly great. And I assume this is only per run, but these are like permanent upgrades. This is meta currency, so we're gonna take the meta currency. Always a good way to start. Any roguelite. Alright, we have legendary encounter, but I want to go see what these glowing men's are doing over here before we go fight the boss. Because like the path system kind of exists, but also you're kind of free to run around and go back to other paths if you want. Famished prisoner, but your Wyrd candle is basically what limits you from running around too much. Couple of abominations. I'll get your cat cam here, Retro, after this run. I don't know how long a run is, but it'll be too long here. This is the new one. So with 2 blocks, I can just block everything they have. That and that. Weaken one of them. we'll get to have them weakened because then they'll be doing more damage to themselves as well. I have my whirlwind in here? I do. I also have my breath control in here. Do a big ol' whirlwind. My next one's a double hit, I think. It is. This guy's gonna damage me, unfortunately, but not too bad. Famished prisoner.
The man you meet is dressed in rags. Fragments of manacles and chains dangle from his wrists. He doesn't greet you as you approach. He does not speak, nor does he beg for his life. He just looks at you with a blank stare. Suddenly he grabs a sword, but you feel no threat in his movements. He makes a gesture, inviting you to train with him.
Sure. Oh, we get a passive. Gain 5% damage each turn. Increase maximum damage you deal by 3, or every 10th hit combat is doubled. I do a lot of hits. And it would scale pretty nicely with physical training. Flat damage. This is more damage the longer the fight goes on, but this kind of does the job better than either of those two. Alright, we'll see what's going on over here. Seeking Traveler, attack of enemies. I guess they're word candles. I don't know why the enemies would have word candles. Also something over there. Oh, I guess that's from the other path out of the village that we couldn't go yet. That's 69 HP. Very nice. You do. You're based on my candle. I used to add useless stuff. Stun a random enemy. For 1. Don't have my breath control or my whirlwind. So let's go ahead and trap. Bounty hunters are probably a little scarier than this guy. Go ahead and lower your armor a bunch. I'm not gonna... I don't know, it's 2 damage one time. So if I block, that means he's not gonna get stunned. So we're gonna get him stunned. There's my breath control. Okay, we'll block that attack. Those two are stunned, so not actually attacking. Get rid of that. And broad reach, and attack this guy. With a double hit. They're both vulnerable now because of our end of turn damage. This and the Fat Whirlwind. And this is gonna hit. Oh no, this one's the double attack. This one's the double damage. This is doing 30 to 45. A pretty good chance it just kills them. If it doesn't, we have our ult here, so. Smack. And this is only the first class. This is my first run here, and there's 8 other classes in this game, so
He's just a lost
there's
soul,
a lot going on.
wandering between clouds of weirdness with a
But I'm digging it so far, for sure.
candle in his hand. His eyes light up when he sees you. You notice that he is not actually looking at you. He's looking at your candle.
My candle. I need those.
Thank gods. Mine's almost out. Do you have more? Please. If you don't help me, I'm done for. I have to
What
find
you looking
them.
for?
They're somewhere. I know it. I can feel it. And I need to be there. To be by their side. Now.
Have a
Thank
candle.
you. I promise to make good use of it.
He continues with his search.
Trust increase. Confident priestess. Let's pop another candle. Go fight this pig wolf thing. Or a sentinel. Redirects damage from all of its allies to itself. Okay, so a super tank. Interrupted by stun. You heal and you barrier. Interesting. So let's get rid of that armor. And then, okay, yeah, I know, game, thank you. I assume this carries over to next turn. Okay, stop. The tutorials. I've played video games before. Reduce damage of all enemies by 100 this turn if not played. I mean, they're not really hitting me. Okay, next attack is doubled, so that. And a whirlwind. Yeah. And I guess I'll just block that. He's gonna take another like 8 damage here. Oh, it's a barrier from this guy. Fine. I'll finish you. And now you guys are vulnerable. Not like actually vulnerable, like not the condition, but like, you know. They can be hit now. Back in. And that might kill him, yep. Would have died at the end of turn hit anyways from our armor. Increase damage by 2 at the end of a turn. I think I have right. But you can also, if you get 3 of the same, you can apparently combine them. Alright, Confident Priestess, what do you have for me?
Old customs that protect the traveling priests of the All-Mother. The one you see before you, walking through the weirdness at
Risk of a combat encounter.
pace.
Seen like a third of my HP.
Before you have a chance to ask her for anything, something leaps out of the weirdness.
If it works like the fountain, I should be able to still get healed after I win this fight. I don't have a block. I'm not going to hit you this turn. Or at least try not to. Your summons like instantly die. Reduce the damage. Really too worried about that. Just smack you and block twice. Okay. The breath control and then you're gonna be stunned next turn anyways. The double attack regardless, so reach small strike. Okay.
Praise
Doing an
God.
amount of damage.
I'm glad you're here.
Just
I
increased.
want to settle
Do you,
this
do you, do you
once
heal
and
me
for all.
still, please?
If All Mother is still with us, she will protect me. If not, I'd rather die anyway. Now,
Reluctantly, she reveals that she went into the weirdness of her own free will.
A weirdness.
ever since we landed on Avalon, I've seen so much evil. Men killing each other for a slice of bread. Parents drowning their children so that their cries don't draw a weird spawn. It's so hard to believe the Mother still watches over us. I'm on a pilgrimage, trying to visit all of the shrines raised throughout these lands in the name of the All-Mother.
You realize that with the world being in constant flux, stuck between various times and realities, her pilgrimage will probably never end.
Rip. I don't know what this does. I don't know what these symbols mean.
You tell her that since your journey will take you to various places anyway, you might as well help out. You can see that she's exhausted but grateful.
Here, it's an incense blessed by the High Priestess. Use it to perform a ritual at all of the All-Mother's altars you can find, and hope that, in time, we'll be able to purify and shield them from corruption.
A blessed incense. New quest with Madman's Faith.
I'm
And
too
she heals
far
me.
away from the altar to cast spells like that. I can give you some potions or teach you a certain technique, though. It's
Neat.
your choice.
A legendary card or healing potion. I'll take a legendary. Powerful card type is removed from the deck after a few uses, so you get 100 barrier twice. Pretty good. Gonna be good for a boss fight. I have so many quests now. Well, with that card in hand, I think go punch this golem. Even if it goes lower, I can use the candle during combat. So 1,000 HP. Plus 50% damage this turn if not, gain armor. Yes, 75 armor. Golem will spawn a new enemy after receiving 10 more hits. Drain for a lot, but we're gonna block that. We're gonna use this here. Gonna block. Have You have so much armor. It's just not worth hitting him right now. I feel like it's some overhead strikes. A bunch, okay. Alright. This armor down. A lot of power. I'll be wasted on that one pathetic little attack. No. Only available when facing the Awakened Golem. Gain block and energy, draw a card, offer 10 armor until the end of combat. Probably worth right now. Almost got his armor down. Done in damage here. Wait, that wasn't where I'm from. There, kill that extra helpful cards to your hand. I'm blocking now. I didn't hit him 10 times yet. I don't know where you came from. Armor is actually pretty fucked now. More damage for every other enemy alive. Okay. We do need to keep his summons in control. Block doesn't really do much. So close. Use the opportunity, only available, deal. Okay, do a shit ton of damage, cool. I love doing a shit ton of damage. Also just vulnerable, I can also just broad reach it this turn. Yeah, I need a block. Block, and I don't need a trap. I can wait until his next vulnerable. That one, so I don't vulnerable him this turn. Really care about that. Make you vulnerable. Sitting for a lot here. That's a lot of damage. Okay, bye, bud. Oh, man. Nice boss you got there. Hey, friend, how you? Not gonna have a good time, I'm afraid. We got one whole candle from him. Oh, that's the incense for the altars. Not a lot of candles. One block this turn, one block next turn. Discard your hand and deal 0 hits, 1 hit for each started. Or just increase damage by 10% until the end of combat. Pretty good if you can play it a lot, but double block sounds pretty nice as well. We don't really need too much help on damage currently. And ultimate charges, okay. They're all pretty nice. I have a lot of block now. As that I don't really think I need too much help with damage at the moment. Weapon removes armor of all enemies or an armor slot. Increase max HP.
The golem collapses and shatters into thousands of pieces at your feet. You feel a strange surge of power in the air. Suddenly, a familiar creature appears.
Is it our goat friend?
Good. That was
Of course it is.
good. Congratulations.
Thanks, your goat.
You instantly recognize this voice. It's the goat-legged creature you've met before.
You see, the problem with weirdness is that it's an uncontrollable mess. Is there something you want? Really, really want? Snap your fingers. Here you go. There it is, right in front of you.
He looks at you, clearly unimpressed by the fact that you even exist.
That's fair.
If you're Avalonian, that is. You, people of the homelands, never found out how to control this power. And the problem is that you tried, because obviously you did. You know which human emotion is the strongest.
Oh, I have to anger.
Yes, and every answer was correct. All of these emotions made an impact on the force that surrounds us, that envelops this island, and it tried to give back. You hate somebody? Wish them death? Snap of your fingers, and here you go. A clear personification of your feelings standing right in front of you. However, since you're not a four-armed Avalonian wizard, you can't control it, can you?
He pauses, his expression one of hesitance. Maybe he said too much.
Anyway, as I've said before, good job. There are 3 more of those for you to get rid of, and then we can call it a day. This day, this time, in this timeline. Also, another path opened for you, with another surprise at the end. Oh, and before you go, I have even more good news.
So do I have to go do like all the paths out of the village at once?
You deserve a reward.
Or does this path carry onward? Remove a card. Passive. Text, okay, I could get rid of like some of the regular blocks in the tab. For this run, I want to see what we're working with out here. Less cards next to 100 damage. Pretty good. We could like block and then play like meditate. Alright, bye. Your village. Also, do I have passive? Looks like there's any sort of like a cap on passives. Those are a thing, apparently. You want it? Just going back. Blacksmith.
As you approach the blacksmith, you hear him angrily mumbling to his anvil.
I swear on my name. One day he'll pay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Not at this point. Now I'm here, and happy. It's just an old habit of mine.
The habit of grudges.
His eyes say otherwise. Something is clearly on his mind.
It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you've invited me to your village, and I can now hammer away in peace and safety.
Okay, what do you have to buy, Runestones? Cost 50. Permanent upgrades. I have 2 of those, or I don't even know what that means. So if I buy another one of these, it'll upgrade. Red plate increases your damage, armor. $41. How the binding does. Let's buy one of these. Person. So you can just kind of scroll. Dust. I don't have any of that yet. Is unfortunate. Stone dust. Stone dust. I really can't do anything else with. Every time you merge runestones, you earn some dust. Do I not need to train? Oh, I see. This is just take any to something else. So I should be able to now. Here. Bind runestone. Okay. Now it's 7 damage to all enemies at the end of the level. We should have got oh, you get a single dust for every time you combine.
The blacksmith is hard at work when...
Don't even think about bringing other blacksmiths here with you. This village is mine.
Okay.
We are dead serious when it comes to competition.
Okay. $50 to get any of those? Oh, these ones cost 2. That one's probably pretty good. He only has 1 in stock of all of those, so he can't get any other combines here. Not yet, at least. Alright, I was just expecting when I turned on the stream today to play, you know, a nice little card game, and it's also just a fucking full-fledged RPG too. Go talk to that's there. Go talk to our lost soul. Do I have anything else I can really do right now? I'll leave that in our now. Are these... So yeah, that's completed, so we just have to find those. There's also a difficulty, so I assume there's like ascension mechanics as well. I wish I could just put this out. I don't need you right now.
Didn't you? You've slain the beast. I knew I felt something unusual. As if some tremendous power was suddenly released and hit this land like a wave.
He nods in admiration.
I have to be honest with you, though. I had to make sure you'd be able to survive here. I had to be sure that you're the one I've dreamt of. In the strangest of dreams.
He looks through you with his blank stare. But you're sure you've noticed the briefest glimmer of hope in his eyes.
Grade. Unlock it, and that costs 50. Buy that for money or Wyrdstone. Unlock that. Buy a quest card. Wrath. Deal a hit for 100%. Lose 10 armor until the end of what is quest? I just have a card that transforms into another card after meeting certain requirements. When used, these cards are removed from your deck until the end of combat. We have to duplicate the card. And then it becomes a Wrathful Blade. When you do, it gives you 2 copies of Wrathful Edge. The upgrade requirement is to duplicate it. Deals 1 hit for 100% damage, lose 10 HP if the target wasn't. It kills 6 more enemies. Try to turn it into a Sword of Envy. Sword of Envy deals 500% damage and costs you 5 HP. Off. Offer all energy. Next turn, draw 1 more cards. Offer 12 energy more with this card to turn it into Slothful Impulse. Just a free. Wrath sounds pretty cool, but it's also going to be kind of hard to upgrade, I think. I don't think I've seen any duplicates yet. This one's probably the easiest to level up and also like the least impactful overall while you're trying to level it up. You have to play it like 6 times and you get a free energy card. Lost Ark Nopers. Are they having issues? They're early access theirs today, right? Like if you ordered. Off. Press. And that full HP. I do want to play some Lost Ark, but I didn't get any of the Founders packages, so I'll check it out this weekend probably. I'll have to find a good server because I know Sky and Alter want to play too, so play the second beast. Okay, go to the store now.